My child, conduct your affairs with humility, and you will be loved more than the giver of gifts. Humble yourself the more, the greater you are, and you will find favor with God. Today, I think of the child Victor, the one who chose to cover his friend in the recent shooting in the Catholic Church at Annunciation Church in Minneapolis. There's no greater love than to lay down your life for your friends. We see in our beautiful apse the one who came to lay down his life and to shed his blood for the sake of another, for all of us. Victor, a friend, chose to stand in front of the way of harm, himself to be shot in the back, so as to save his friend. That's what humility looks like. Humility is taking the lower place as Jesus teaches us, and then to be raised up by God. The world today needs more victors, and not just amongst the children, but in all of us, to defend those who are most vulnerable in today's world. Certainly our children are vulnerable, but so are our beloved elderly, the sick, the homebound, those with special needs, or as Jesus refers to in the gospel today, would we invite people to our banquet, to our homes, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, and the blind. Blessed will you be because of their inability to repay you. It is with great sadness that I heard the news. It is with great sadness that children were harmed. It requires all of us to fervently call out to God and to beg for help and healing, for an end to violence of all sorts, domestic violence in its many, many different forms, acts of terrorism in its many, many forms, and its attacks, whether it's us as Catholics, other Christians, or people of goodwill, people seeking that which is true, good, and beautiful, but especially those who are most vulnerable. It was with particular sadness I received this news, because I would then find out that some of my former parishioners, one of their family members was one of the children who was shot. And as I reached back out this afternoon, that unfortunately things had deteriorated more. And so I humbly ask for your prayers for that child, for the parents and that family. You, as anyone who knows children, know they are so wonderful, they are so innocent, and they deserve nothing but the best. As so many have flooded God for prayers for me in my time of recovery, I now humbly ask for prayers for those who have been so traumatized. Harm is not far away, but nor are the great victors, those who are willing to fight for life from the moment of conception until natural death. It's an encouragement for all of us to be ever more attentive to the needs of our elderly, to advocate for them when they are in need, or the poor, the blind, the lame. My brothers and sisters, in the midst of this sadness and this tragedy, we should be filled with hope, because evil is overcome with good. God triumphs in the end, though there is great hardship and suffering and loss along the way. That is the journey of the Christian life. But may we live our lives to the fullest, and may we be willing to allow Christ to animate us with humility and a willingness to give all for the sake of our friend, like Victor and others who are such great heroes in today's world. God is alive and active, and God will triumph in the end. Let us pray for the courage to do our part in every way.